We all know about like the freshman 15, but I think over the past year, it's more like the COVID 20. And one of the reasons we like sweets, comfort food. Let's bring in Anthony White. He's the owner and operator for Crumbl Rochester Hills. I have heard your cookies are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, no, thank you. They are amazing. They're the world's best cookies. And I appreciate you guys, Ronnie, Tyler, having me on the MegaCast. So thank you. It's an honor.
So, with that, how many cookies have you eaten over the past year?
Oh my gosh. So my wife and I, we found it. Well, we came across Crumbl in Arizona. I was stationed in Arizona before moving back to Michigan last June, August timeframe, and oh, I don't want to say hundreds because that's an absurd amount of cookies for the size that we have. But it's a lot. It's up there. So.
But for you though, it's really just product testing, so it's allowable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So with that, Anthony, tell us more about the business. So you said that you tasted it for the first time in Arizona. So it's a franchise, and then you moved back and you opened up. How long have you been open?
Yeah, that's correct. Well, Crumbl was founded in 2017 in Utah by Jason and Sawyer Hemsley. Our location has only been open since March 10th. And like you said, yes, Ronnie, is a franchise. We were the second store open in Michigan. Currently, there's 3 right now.
What makes this cookie company different?
Honestly, the people who support and Jason and the team and Sawyer, the team, they're outstanding, and they really do a great job of branding, and the cookies are just amazing. I mean, we love the product, and that's why we wanted to invest in them. And our rotating menu, we have over 120 flavors, and we serve 4 different cookies every week. So, and those cookies change Sunday evening. So on Sunday evenings, you can see the next week's flavors, and I think that's our niche. Besides being the world's best cookies, it's a brand new menu every week. It's not like going to a restaurant where they have seasonal things. I mean, it's weekly. It's amazing.
So with that, it kind of keeps you on your toes, but I have to ask you, what in the world were you thinking opening up a cookie shop in the middle of a pandemic?
Honestly, I've always been into franchising. I watched the movie Blind Side when it first came out, and I honestly, I forget the main character's name, but he asked the little boy, how does Dad get so wealthy? And he said he owns like 100 Taco Bells. And I was like, man, you can own a Taco Bell? That's crazy. So, I've always been interested in franchising. And then, I heard somebody say one time, just invest in what you love. And I love Crumbl cookies. I mean, I was an addict in Arizona, and, my wife and I, we always wanted to own a business, and we just thought it was the perfect fit. God doesn't give us a spirit of fear. And so we didn't worry about, the pandemic. We just kind of wanted to do what we wanted to do.
I love that. Just jump in. And with that, we're talking with Anthony White. He's the owner operator for Crumbl in Rochester Hills. And the reviews on Yelp are crazy, off the chart. People are raving about the cookies. They said it's a cookie monster's dream come true. What makes these cookies so different and so unique?
Well, they're baked fresh every day. So, that definitely helps. We take different types of desserts, pies, cakes, and candies, and the corporate team combines those, to make the perfect cookie. There's been hundreds and thousands, millions of dollars spent in R&D. They take the cookies to the people. New cookies that they're coming out with, they take them to the streets. I mean, when Jason and Sawyer first started, I mean, they were taking these cookies to convenience stores, grocery stores, and that same concept is still, integrated in the company today. So we really like the people's feedback. We love the comments.
What are some of the favorite ones?
Oh, well,
Or too many to pick?
yeah, obviously, but I'll give you a couple. The chilled Twix we had recently was absolutely amazing. My wife's favorite. I'm a huge churro fan. But honestly, the chocolate chip when it's warm, fresh out of the oven, it's truly an award-winning cookie.
So with that, if you ever need a cookie taster, I'm
Yeah,
happy to volunteer my services.
absolutely. Come on over. Love to do some sample.
But could you hold the calories?
Yeah, we can try. We can work on that.
So we're talking with Anthony White. He's the owner operator for Crumbl Rochester Hills. With that too, Anthony, on an employee front, are you guys still trying to manage it with you and your wife, or have you been able to hire some employees?
Oh, I got to tell you, the amount of applications we receive daily is just a true blessing. It's amazing, the people who want to work there.
You are in such a great spot. Do you understand that? Because that is the opposite story than what we're hearing from so many other businesses right now.
Yeah, I mean, God's blessed us. I say it because it's true. I don't know what it is about Crumbl that people love. People want to they want to work there. They want to be part of the team. It's a great environment. If you haven't been in there, we really like to have a good time. I mean, the music's going. The staff they work extremely hard to keep up with the demand because the Rochester Hills customers have just been so amazing. But we really love to just have a great time. I mean, the second like Miley Cyrus hits on, you get a little dance party in there. And I think people, when they come in, they see that and they want to be a part of it. So.
And with that, what are the hours?
So operationally, we sell cookies from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and then 8 a.m. To midnight Friday and Saturday. But we have bakers coming in at 4:30, 5 a.m. And they don't leave till 1 o'clock in the morning prepping. So it's almost a 24 operation, 24 hours operation now.
So what you're basically telling us, Anthony, is it's okay to have cookies for breakfast.
Yeah, if you're not having cookies for breakfast, that's a problem.
So
you get a line at 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's a real thing. People are doing it.
Really, and what's amazing to me too is you think about this a lot of times. People would buy maybe cookies and you take them into work, but we have so many people that are remote working right now, but even so, when they're just now getting back to the office, kind of that group food is not happening like it used to be. So who is your core customer right now? Just hungry cookie fanatics?
Yeah, well, the corporate core customers is the soccer's moms, and I don't say that in a negative way or anything, but that's, they're a huge part of our customer base. But yeah, I don't really ask who they're buying cookies for. I don't judge. If they want to buy a party pack and eat it throughout the week, that's fine by me. But we do get a lot of people who deliver to businesses. A lot of thank you, a lot of gifts. I've seen a lot of them go to the Beaumont Hospital, to the staff over there. So I still think there's a lot of businesses that are trying to do things for their employees that are coming back to work.
I love that thought too, especially with so many of the hospital workers, because at the start of the pandemic, we saw so much of this where people were, buying lunches and cookies and treats for our frontline workers. But as this pandemic has kind of dragged on more than a year now, we're not seeing that as much. So it's good to hear that. With that though, Anthony, what advice would you give to someone else that is thinking about starting up a business right now? Because I know the one thing you just mentioned is, no fear.
Yeah. My biggest advice is, if you're going to start a business, invest in something that you love, because in a product that you love, and make sure there's a good team behind you, to support you, whether it's, franchise, if it's the corporate, or if you're doing something, just with yourself, make sure you have good support and do something that you love. I guess that would be my biggest advice.
So as we start to emerge from the pandemic, do you anticipate that this is going to be a crazy busy summer for you and your team?
Yeah, I do. The stores that do well, a lot of stores do well in some of the warmer climates like California and Florida. They're doing amazing. So I think as the summer um, comes about, we'll start even seeing bigger surplus of customers, and it's kind of cool when you go to the store. People are hanging out in the parking lot. They got music hanging out. There's a little grassy area, and they have picnics. So I think that trend will continue over the summer for sure.
Anthony White with us here on the MegaCast. He's the owner operator, Crumbl Rochester Hills. And with that, Anthony, I know it's a franchise, but how do they come up with some of the new recipes? Because they're always evolving.
Yeah, like I said, they have an amazing R&D team out there in Utah, and a lot of it is customer feedback. What types of cookies do you want to see? What's your favorite candy? Butterfinger. All right, well, let's make that into a cookie. What's your favorite cake? Let's make that into a cookie. So it's really a lot of customer feedback, and then the team in Utah takes their skills and talents and they turn into a cookie.
What's been the craziest flavor that you've seen?
I would say, like I said, the Chill Twix for us, from what I can remember, was our highest demand cookie. Mhm.
So, but you guys aren't doing some of the crazy ones now, because I feel like every time you go to the store, like candy corn or the Peeps, they all have crazy flavors now. Like they had a hot tamales Peep. Who is eating a hot tamales Peep or a dill pickle Peep? I don't want that.
Yeah,
So you
no.
guys aren't doing anything crazy like that then. It's just sweet treats.
Yeah, the stuff that everybody I think really enjoys. Nothing too crazy. I don't know if you'll see a hot tamale Peep cookie. I sure hope not, at least.
Right. So do you work with your wife then?
I do. I mean, we try. We have 2 kids, and she's pregnant now, and I think she just hit 30 weeks today. So we try. It's fun. But I have an amazing staff there. I think right now we have like 60 employees, a lot of part-time. And so, yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing people.
Do you pay in cookies on the side?
Well, we have to make sure the staff, can honestly tell our customers which cookies are the best. So, we always take off a batch and we cut them up because, nobody needs to eat that many cookies. Especially while they're trying to work, right? You just get sick. But there's nice employee discount freebie there. So
With that too, Anthony, I have to ask because I remember I had a friend, she worked at Baskin Robbins while we were in high school. And she said after a while, you get so sick of ice cream. She couldn't eat ice cream. Is that the case too with your product and the cookies? Are you like, I can't eat another cookie?
No, I mean, at least not for me, but I mean, I weigh 220 pounds, so I'm not like the smallest guy in the world. But I think I've heard a couple of the high school kids say, oh, I don't need to eat a cookie, but then, 2 days later I see them snacking on one. So, yeah, I don't think we have that problem too much in the store.
That is so funny. Well, Anthony, we so appreciate your time. Do you think that maybe this is going to expand? Are you considering opening up a second location?
Yeah, absolutely. We're in the process of a few more stores in the Southeast region here, South Metro Detroit area. And, I know the people out in Ann Arbor are also on the move. So you'll definitely see a few more Crumbl cookies pop up here in Detroit. You won't have to drive so far. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to trying them because according to the Yelp reviews, they are by far the best cookie that you're going to taste in Metro Detroit. Anthony White with us here on the MegaCast. He's the owner operator, Crumbl Rochester Hills. We want to say congratulations on the new business, but also on the upcoming arrival of your new baby as well. You really are taking on a challenge in the middle of this pandemic.
Yeah, it keeps life interesting, and fun. So
Well, we appreciate your time. Again, do you want to let people know where you're located before we say goodbye?
Yeah, the Crumbl Rochester Hills is off of South Rochester Road, right in front of the Imagine in Target area, 2575 South Rochester Road. I just want to say thank you to all the customers that have come out and supported us. My wife and I, staff, we really appreciate you guys, your business. To every customer who has maybe not had the best experience, I do apologize. We do not do anything intentionally, and we work really hard. The staff works really hard every day. So I just want to let the customers know we appreciate you, and we thank you guys so much.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Anthony White, owner operator, Crumbl Rochester Hills. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Ronnie. You guys have a great rest of your day.